Let's get ready, say go. Let's go. Like rainbows in the sky, let's fly away like a bird. You're free to see the boundless face of the earth. Let the wind blow you like a knife and glide away. Far beyond the clouds, you'll find another place. If the road ahead seems so cold and gray, turns to day, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, don't be afraid, you got the power to get through the darkest nights. Chala! Zooming round and round in the sky like a coaster. Hold on tight, or you may find yourself trapped in a maze. When that happens, you may think you will never find your way. As the past you may take seem all the same. If the road ahead should be so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest night. Hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it is a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest nights. Chala.
Extreme Local Wrestling presents Monday Night KliqBait Wrestling. What is going on, peoples? This be your boy Smith, as always joined by the other half of the ELW World Tag Team Champions, my North American Thick Boy Tag Team partner, Matitude 22. What's going on, bro?
Chilling, getting ready for some Monday Night Raw.
That's right, it is.
Well,
it is Monday night, so we are watching Monday Night Raw. We're going to find out if Cody's going to finish his story, or is the story over because The Rock is here now. This is... I don't know. It's just been the funniest thing all weekend is like the memes and people just being mad that, Cody's got to finish his story. But it's like, you already know, like, come on now. It's The Rock. It's The Rock. I do like there was one there was the one somebody made of like The Simpsons when he's like, look, Lisa, you can see exact moments when he broke his heart. And it's showing Cody's face. And it's like, yeah, you can kind of see like, yeah, like
That was
The
good.
win definitely got taken out of the sale.
I'm right there. I'm right there with you, Alex. We want Rocky. Let's go.
I mean, you're gonna get The Rock.
We I want the great one. Listen. Y'all, y'all people that are upset. Y'all need to calm down, okay? Like seriously, y'all need to calm down. Y'all need to calm down with these we want Cody hashtags, and y'all need to settle down with that shit. Y'all acting like there's not two world titles in WWE.
Yeah, but only one real title matters, though. That I agree with. Like, the world title has always been a secondary belt, especially in WWE. It's always been lesser. No matter what you call this title that Roman Reigns currently holds, it is the WWE Championship, the one that goes back all the way to Buddy Rogers. That is the belt. It could be the Universal Undisputed Championship, whatever you want to call it. It's still the WWE title. It's the title that used to be a winged eagle. It's the title that used to be the undisputed title. It used to be the Attitude Era title. It was the Smoking Skull title. It was the Spinner title. That belt's the WWE Championship. That's why it kind of matters more. Because that is the belt that Dusty never held. So yeah, I understand that point of it all. But you're not trumping The Rock. You're not. It just is what it is.
Yeah, like it is what it is.
But I would
And
like to see somebody take this belt from Seth Rollins, though. I'm done with his world title reign, to be honest.
listen, everybody, Cody Rhodes is just gonna have to settle for the world heavyweight title. That's all there is to it. You have to kind of look at the whole package too. You're absolutely right, Gojira. Cody did win the Royal Rumble. He did. That's why he's gonna challenge for the world heavyweight title. Right? Like the winner of the Royal Rumble gets to pick which title they want to challenge for at WrestleMania. That's my point. Like everybody's getting so butthurt about this. They're acting like Cody's suddenly not going to be a part of WrestleMania. Like Cody's suddenly not going to be on the card. He'll fight Seth for the world heavyweight title. It's fine. Like it's really not that big a deal. Furthermore, Cody Rhodes beating Roman Reigns is not believable to me. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Like Cody Rhodes is not believable to me as somebody that can legitimately beat Roman Reigns.
He is to me, damn it. He's
Plus, like
endorsed.
we lost. Listen, like nothing against Cody at all, but it's just Roman is at such a Roman has reached such a level. It's gotta be somebody like The Rock that dethrones him. It's gotta be someone at that level of superstardom. Cody will fight Seth. It's fine.
I mean, Roman has been on God mode.
Mm-hmm. Plus, like you have to consider too, like we lost Punk. Like Punk's gonna be out at WrestleMania. Lesnar's not gonna be at WrestleMania. You have to look at it from a company standpoint too. Like they need a little extra. They need a little extra star power for this WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania 40, and this is the match The Rock wants. This is the match he wants.
Plus, isn't it the match everybody wanted in the first place anyway?
Yeah,
Like, who's the real head of the table? Of the
yeah.
Samoan
Like this match is
dynasty?
like this match was supposed to happen like last year. Like this match was supposed to happen last year, but it didn't because The Rock wasn't in ring shape as he said, and it didn't happen. And then I think it was supposed to happen 2 years before that, but beer flu happened and that kind of shut that down. So this is like I don't know what to tell everybody. Like y'all just need to settle down with this we want Cody stuff. Like Rock versus Roman Reigns, mark my words, is going to be one of the biggest greatest WrestleMania matches of all time.
I would
And
agree. The
I'm sorry that y'all
only
think
thing I do disagree with you is that it will be. I just kind of wish it wasn't for the title.
I would be okay. I would be okay if it wasn't for the title. I would absolutely be okay with that. But it's just that's the circumstances that we find ourselves in. Probably probably the problem probably was having Cody Rhodes win the Rumble in the first place. That's probably the biggest issue, But I think too, like I think Punk getting injured in the Rumble match, I think that sort of changed plans, right? Like
Probably.
I think at one point the plan was for Cody and Roman to face each other, but shit happens and Punk gets hurt and there goes that match. So this is kind of the backup plan. I don't know.
Well, we got Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins in the ring right now. Let's find out what's going to happen. What's going on, guy with two names? Guy with two names celebrate. He made it all the way to match 7 in the LW. Pretty good. Gonna find out what happens in that match 7. But tonight it's about Monday Night Raw. The belt's not really necessary though, Alex. The must is this: who's the head of the table of the dynasty? You don't really need a belt. Rock's been a champion. Roman's been a champion. Don't need the belt, because then you get stuck with this thing of Rock gets the belt, then who beats the Rock? Yeah? Who beats the Rock? What, Damien gonna cash in on him? What, really? Is that what you think's gonna happen? Who beats the Rock? What, you gonna call back Brock Lesnar? He probably ain't gonna be back for a while because he's too busy involved in that Vince nonsense. So who's taking the belt off of Rock? Hulk
I mean,
Hogan?
who's taking the belt off Roman? Who's taking the belt off Roman?
I mean, the better choice would have been Cody. Because you built them up so much.
I
Then,
I, I would have I I would have agreed with you last year. Like I think last year Cody should have done it, but I think Cody's time for beating Roman, I think his time has passed.
no, he would have got a second chance.
Again, that's another thing, right? I think they messed up. I think he should have just beat Roman last year, like everybody was hoping for.
St. Louis ain't happy right now. I mean, he does have a valid argument, though. Cody did beat him twice. We kind of find ourselves in a hangman swerve situation, which again, just off topic on some AEW shit. How many times does Swerve got to remind people that he beat Hangman twice? But now we got to have another match to determine who gets number one contender.
I know.
When it's like, come on, bro, he already beat you twice.
Yeah, and I think Cody beat Seth 3 times.
Did
I
he?
think he beat him 3 times.
There was
Yeah.
WrestleMania, right? There was Hell in the Cell. Am I missing one?
And Backlash.
Oh yeah.
They had a rematch at Backlash. That's the thing, right? Like again, like I think Punk got hurt, and I think that changed plans. And Cody and Seth makes sense, right? Like it wouldn't make sense for The Rock to just come and challenge Seth out of nowhere. I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you, Alex. You definitely not wrong on that. You're definitely not wrong about that.
What the hell McIntyre doing here? Get out of here. What I really like to know is where is Senor Money in the Bank? Like we know where he is, but I'm like, when are you gonna cash this in, bro? We need.
I feel like I'm saying this every week, but like, man, like his window is drastically closing. He's gotta make a decision soon.
Drew McIntyre. Well, Drew got jokes now, son.
Heel Drew is my favorite Drew.
I mean, I don't mind heel Drew, but I don't like this Drew because he's kind of whiny. And you too big. You too big to be this bitchy. This bitch made right now.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like when he was doing like heel work with Ziggler, when he first kind of came back, that was good, McIntyre. Where like he just said less and did more.
Yeah, I wish he was just more of like a badass, as opposed to just coming off as like a whiny bitch all the time.
Yeah, like this is like he's I don't buy even when he's trying to be fake. I don't buy it.
Yeah.
Plus, also, like, I like how, like, they tried to turn the WWE title, like, the Hollywood title. I'm sorry, again, it's this revisionist history. When was Ultimate Warrior Hollywood? You put a motherfucker in one Phil Collins video and he's already Hollywood? With no speaking role? What about Brett? What about Sean? And then like Sid Hollywood. Sid Hollywood. Sid Hollywood.
That was a weird video.
Yeah, like the people they chose was like, who Hollywood? Like, you could have went with Hogan, of course. You could have went with Goldberg. He been in movies. You could have went with The Rock. Hell, you could have went with John Cena. You went with Sid? Sid. Sid. Sid in what role? That silent cameo in Baywatch? Sid? That's it. No Michaels, no Austin. Hell, you could even do Austin in the mix. No Mankind. We chose Sid. They said this the Hollywood title. Shit, you could have said Kevin fucking Nash. We chose Sid. Sid.
Yeah.
Of all people to kind of reference the WWE title as the Hollywood belt, you chose Sid. Sid. Can't jump off a breath rope without breaking my ankle, Sid? That's it. Ultimate Warrior.
The greatest WWE champion of all time.
Ultimate Warrior. Hey, the man got a movie credit to his name that no one's ever watched, unironically. We picked this as this is the Hollywood title. All these other names I just spit out my mouth, and we dropped Sid. We pulled Sid out our ass. Sid. With the number of champions that have held the WWE title, we go with Sid. As Hollywood. Bro, half the champions I picked or did shit on TV. Even fucking Brad. He was doing shit on those episodes of Los Stuff. Shawn Michaels, he showed up in Baywatch. Like, every champion I just named actually did shit on TV. Austin, Mankind, Rock, Triple H, Bret Hart, Diesel. We picked Sid. The Undertaker. You could have picked The Undertaker. Kane the fucking mayor of Knoxville County. And we said Sid. Like, whoever put that package together honestly should be fired. Of the names that you could have picked as the representation, if you're trying to make this belt seem like it's and how does it the Hollywood belt? Roman don't do no movies. What, his one little cameo in Hobbs and Shaw? That's what we going with now? We do one little cameo in Hobbs and Shaw. We Hollywood. That's how low the criteria is, Matt? We do a cameo in your cousin film? Like, my God, you couldn't have told me that was Roman Reigns or Justin Momoa. I wouldn't even know the difference. And we sitting there like, this the Hollywood title? And you pick all these people who don't do movies? Same way you portray people who are world title, but they was NWA world champion. Like, bro, who put this together? I could have did a better job of hooking this up for them than whatever this nonsense was. Sid. Ultimate Warrior.
Greatest WWE champion of all time, Sid.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, Macho Man get no play. Nobody. Yoko. Nobody. Even the cats you in favor with. You telling me Michaels, Taker. You know what I'm saying? AJ Styles, John Cena. You couldn't even talk about Booker T. Booker T, world champion 5 time, and a world champion. The boy held both companies' belts, and we talk about Funk. No disrespect to Funk, but Funk was never a technical WCW world champion, which is what this belt is lineaged off of. Not the NWA world title, but the WCW world title. That is the lineage this shit
Yeah.
piggybacks off of. So you skip all these champions and go Flair, Funk, Rhodes. What about Sting? What about Sid? What about Mach, Hogan, Booker T, Ron Simmons? Like, bruh. Sometimes WWE just do some shit that make me be scratching my head, bro. Alright.
I kind of want to see the Creeds win this match, man.
We got Creeds, DIY, and Imperium. I don't know. Might be the Creeds. But they kind of went hot and
Like
cold on them
DIY,
for a minute, though.
yeah.
But the winners will face Tyler Breeze, not Tyler Breeze, Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. And the New Day's in this too.
Mhm.
Something needs to be done with the New Day because I feel like they just don't care anymore. They're not even matching the tire no more. We just out here
Yeah.
wearing whatever the fuck we want now.
Yeah, I'm not feeling baggy shorts, Kofi.
Not even with baggy. You just like it just feel like some house shit we just put on.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, baby, I'm going to wrestle. I'll be back. I'll pick up the milk when I get home. They've been the same since Big E left.
Yeah, it's like they don't care anymore. It's like not like they just come out for their entrance, just walking down to the ring. No jackets or nothing, like no energy,
We don't even got
not
the
no
we ain't even
matching
got the
gear.
we ain't even got the Francesca no more, son.
No, nothing.
Like, what happened today? What happened to the passion?
Mhm.
Where's the fire?
Big time.
Well, they were the prom queen. Now they looking like a prom thing. I mean,
Look, like Kofi's shorts don't even say like New Day.
none of them. They both
Either.
ain't wearing none of the no real New Day attire. It's just like whatever.
Yeah. It's just like whatever, yeah. Sad.
It's almost like they didn't even plan on wrestling today, but they had some like just backup gear just in case.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, when's the last time you seen the New Day not matching? Like always had this
It's just
the proper drip on. Now look at them. They out here looking they looking like they generic. Like they just got thrown together.
it's a sad day, yes it is.
Mm-hmm. Instead of the New Day, man, it should just be a bad day. A bad day. Because this is a bad day for the New Day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least DIY got this shit together.
Yeah. They got at least they got the matching gear. Uh, Alex, you you said it. You said it. I didn't.
What? The BBC? I don't know nothing about the British Broadcasting Company, sir.
I like a nice. I like a nice spicy tuna.
I don't even know what
I like
that
a nice tuna with chili flakes.
I mean, of course they were gonna face off at WrestleMania. Like, I mean, when The Rock came back a few weeks ago, we already knew that was pretty much a done deal.
So Thursday's the big WrestleMania press conference.
Mm-hmm.
Let me guess. Everybody's gonna try to hijack it with their "We want Cody."
What about Cody finishing his story? When will Cody finish his story? Can Cody finish the story with Rock?
He'll finish his he will finish. He'll finish his story at WrestleMania against Seth. Not to worry, everyone.
He'll finish his story at WrestleMania 41. 41.
Uh, like y'all acting like Cody's getting bumped to the pre-show.
He gonna come out of
Cody
Stardust.
Cody Cody versus Ivar on the pre-show.
He coming out as Stardust, son.
hmm
with King with the Cosmic King Barrett.
with the Cosmic King.
Remember that little fucking little group there for like a cup of coffee.
And they were also with the Ascension. They were like a faction.
Yeah, had the Ascension, the Cosmic Wasteland.
Yes, Cosmic Wasteland. And they had that match at SummerSlam against Neville and Stephen Amell.
Yeah, I'm still sad that Heels ain't getting a season 3, son. That sucks.
Yeah.
Especially the way it ended. It's like, are you serious? Now I need like a TV movie. Then I need a movie. I need this. We gotta finish the story. God damn it! You have to finish the story.
You gotta finish Jack Spade's story.
You gotta finish Jack Spade's story. Gotta find out what happens to the DWA. The Judgment Day. So we look like we getting a reuniting of Awesome Truth, it seems.
Yeah.
Do you think the Awesome Truth is taking tag titles?
Yeah, for sure. I think they'll win at WrestleMania. Like imagine the pop Awesome Truth would get, especially R-Truth.
I don't know about Big E, Alex. Ain't no word about that recovery because they still gotta wait like a whole year just to see if his neck's just good for like actual rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Like his shit is good to function like a regular person, but to like run ropes and take bumps, they don't even know if that shit's ready for that yet. So we Big E ain't popping up out of nowhere. That shit's quiet as kept right about now. Nobody's saying nothing about Big E.
Braun Breaker is a good possibility though, because I think we know he's gonna be on Raw tonight.
Oh, is he?
Because I think he's supposed to decide if he's which brand he's signing with.
Raw, SmackDown. Okay. I kind of figured he might probably go to SmackDown, but I don't know. Like I said, if he goes up against Gunther, yeah, he'd have to be on Raw.
Yeah, like Gunther's another one. Like he's got to drop the title at Mania.
Yeah, we on six. We on day 6 Hondo right now for Gunther.
It's time
Like
for him to drop the IC title and move up to the world heavyweight.
it has to. Like that's the only thing is like we need to get him into the world title picture because he can't have the title for that long and then do nothing afterwards.
Yeah,
And if he ain't competing for the IC title again and getting it back, he gotta just go for the world title at this point.
yeah,
He can't go down the title. He can't become a tag champ or something. Like, nah. It's main event or nothing else for Gunther at this point. Like with the record he
yeah.
set, he almost has to be like promoted to main event status. Because it's
Big
like, what else
time.
are you gonna do to him? Like, what else can you do? You can't just take a guy who literally held the title for 600 days, and it ain't like Roman's reign, no pun intended, where he did absolutely nothing. So it's like, and then you just take the belt off him, and then what? Have him start what? Jobbing out to Tozawa? Huh?
See, I think he should be
Like nah, we main event bound from now on now.
he should be like I think he should be like first challenger out the gate after WrestleMania, unless you do the rematch with Seth. Like at the next pay per view, like he should be front of the line.
I would almost say if Rock's gonna come here and take the belt off of Roman, then let Gunther take the belt off of Rock. Because you're gonna want to have
Yeah, you
somebody
think?
come in who's already shown dominance. You're gonna want somebody that's gonna come in that's like, if he's our world champion, like fuck around. You know what I'm saying? He's a creditable threat of like, yeah, beating Gunther ain't like a walk in the park. You just not coming in here and you know hitting them with some little shit. So like, yeah, I could see
Yeah,
him coming in and Rock through the job for him.
yeah,
But it would make more sense because it's fucking Gunther. Gunther right now you might as well akin him to a Brock Lesnar, so it'd be on that same kind of level. That's how they booked Gunther. That I believe he can beat The Rock because that's how dominant they've booked Gunther. On top of him
yeah,
sitting here breaking the honky and throwing extra mustard on that shit, just to let it be known that if anybody else tries, they now got a higher mountain to climb.
yeah. Because he didn't like just beat Honky's record. Like he beat it by quite a bit.
He beat it by quite a he beat it and then surpassed it.
Yeah,
That we now sitting on 600 days. Most people assumed once he hit it, he was probably going to lose it thereafter, and here we are 600 days now. And we ain't, and we probably not defending the title for a while, so that's just going to tally up. I mean, he beat Kofi last week, so he defended the belt. Like I said, the dude's resume on title defenses is he might not get many pay per views, but he's knocked them shits out during them on Monday Night Raw.
yeah,
And the pay per views that he has got a chance to shine in, he made the best of them. The 3-way with him got and uh, McIntyre and Sheamus was a banger. The shit he did with fucking the Miz was fucking on point. The little feud he had with what's his name? The
Abel?
shit like the shit with Gable, the shit he did with Braun. Like he's got a resume that's gonna hold up for a long fucking time. He'd have to pull a
Yeah.
Benoit to make WWE forget about him right now.
Yeah, definitely. He
Because the
might
resume is strong. Like I said, out of all the Intercontinental champions that have come out in like just the past decade plus 5, his shit is the most impressive. Because he's actually been a workhorse Intercontinental champion where he defended the title, like I said, at least every other week or at least once a month. If not pay-per-view, on TV. And every match that he's had has been a banger. Like, looked like an actual fucking fight. So it's like now we sitting here on 600 days. Like I said, the next man to come after, the person whoever dares to think they're gonna touch that number, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. Unless they find another Gunther like type person that they feel is worthy of holding the belt for that fucking long. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. Might be another decade before somebody comes close to holding the Intercontinental title that long. Like real talk. Like you think there's gonna be another person to break his record within the next 5 years? I don't think so.
No, definitely not. Definitely
Not
not.
even in the next 10
Definitely not.
years. Not even in the next probably 15 to 20 years. It might be a minute. It might be actually a minute. And like I said, and because the number just continues to keep growing, it's just gonna be that much longer before someone hits it again. Because he's pulling on them days where it's like, hey bro, these are world champion type numbers for the mid card title. It's like
Gunther,
it's like
Gunther, Gunther might be on the Mount Rushmore of Intercontinental Champions. When all things are said and done, he might sit on the Mount Rushmore of Intercontinental Champions.
I mean,
Like,
fuck the Mount Rushmore. He gets his own memorial, son. he gets his own memorial. Like, come on now. Like I said, the record is what it is, and like I said, the biography of matches kind of give it more credence because he wasn't
yeah,
like a champion who just sat around and did nothing. Like Roman Reigns can sit there and go, oh yeah, I've had all these matches with these people, but it's very sparse and very few. Whereas, like I said, Gunther's gone through half your roster of mid card talent and some of your main event talent.
yep,
With you know what I'm saying, and like I said, every match is not like, oh man, that was whatever. Like, nah, that was a bunch of meaty men slapping meat
yeah,
and giving you like a fucking 10-15 minute actual fucking banger. So it's
yeah,
like, yeah, like to sit there and go like back when the record was unobtainable and everybody was just like I said, when the Intercontinental title really had no real prestige on it, you could put a bunch of faces on it and be like, oh, these were good champions because they held it multiple times. But like Gunther's the only one like, listen, I had one reign and it was the longest. So it doesn't even matter how many more times I hold it afterwards. Like my first reign was my best reign.
it's like it's like the old saying, you know, like if you're a 10-time champion, like that just means you're a 9-time loser.
Yeah, that's all that is. Gunther's like, listen, I held the belt one time and I held that shit for like what 600 days now.
And yeah, and it's you know, like you said too, like it's like it's one thing to say like it's one thing to say like, yeah, he broke Honky's record, like yeah, like absolutely he did, but not just he broke Honky's record, but he like demolished it, and he set a new record
He's still setting a new record.
that
The record's still
still
running.
setting like yeah, that's the thing. Like he surpassed 600 days, but it's not like he lost the title. Like he still got the title. So for all we know, like he could hold on to it for like another. He could hold on to it for like another 2 months. He could hold on to it for another 4 months, and surpass 700 days.
Like I said, like I said, all Gunther's reign is doing is putting that kind of prestige in the title and also making the record that more impossible for the next man. Like I said, the next person that they deem worthy to hold the title for a extended period of time gotta be the man.
Yeah.
He gotta be the man. Cause that means you're gonna be breaking ground. Cause like I said, 600 days is over fucking 2 years now. We already sitting there pushing 2 years with this belt.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of time invested in you. So like I said, the next person that get it, if they even think you're worthy enough to run it like that, like I said, it might be a while. Like I said, the rate Gunther going, like I said, that number just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Just keeps getting bigger. Makes it a longer mountain to climb. Just when you thought, oh, what was Honky? Like 540 something? And you're like, Gunther would have had it like 550. Like, okay, it's a couple more days. But now you sitting here at 600 plus. And like, goddamn, son. Can I stop climbing? Like, future champions, like, nah, bro. It's not gonna happen. It's not. So like I said, fuck them Mount Rushmore. Just that Lincoln Memorial jump off, do like one of those. Just put him in a chair somewhere, in his own little spot.
And I would have to guess that I would have to guess that he's not dropping the title before Mania.
I don't see. Like I said, he just defended it last week against Kofi, so that means he really ain't defending the title either, unless he do something at Elimination Chamber or something pops off at Mania. I mean, he might do another one at Raw in the intermediate, but I doubt it since everything is so close now together. And like I said, he already just had a title defense against Kofi last week, so that gives him now breathing room. That it's like I don't really need to defend it against anybody, but people need to now fight to decide who gets to go up against me. So that gives me a whole lot of breathing room and gives me the excuse to just sit here with the belt and not do nothing. Because, like, I just beat Kofi like a couple weeks ago. It wasn't that long ago. I beat Chad Gable twice. You know what I'm saying? I tapped the Miz out for a second time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's already put up numbers on other dudes in succession where it's like I don't have to. He could go off and take a month off to see the birth of his child, and you wouldn't be like, the Intercontinental Champion will never be on Raw to defend it. Bullshit. He gave me like 4 before he left. all title matches, all bangers. He gave me one with Gable.
Plus,
he gave me the Miz. I think he gave one to Tommaso. Shit.
Yeah, Bronson Reed.
He give you a couple bangers before even when he left, and he wasn't even going for that long.
Yeah.
So it's like I said, Gunther's money as far as like, he don't need to be on no mountain with other dudes. He can sit on the throne by himself because I don't see nobody else touching it right now. Not even close. Not at least in my lifetime. That's how real I'll be with it. We'll be gone before someone breaks, before that record gets broken, son.
Absolutely.
Some other dudes will be talking about wrestling on some streaming platform or whatever microchip they implanted in your brain in the year 2099. Somebody else gonna be talking about this shit about who gonna break the Intercontinental. Farflag Nugan, he might have a chance to be longest reigning to break Gunther's record. Yeah, Gleek Larp, I agree with you. he totally will have the sway to defeat Snar as WWE champion. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
They'll be talking about it on KliqBait 2.0.
This is KliqBait Wrestling. They're gonna wrestling's gonna be pronounced Wrestlon. Because you know the next generation, they kind of illiterate, they kind of stupid, so they can't pronounce words. And they'll just adopt it, and you know others will normalize it. So shit happens, bro. Anyway, it's a commercial right now for Raw, so I'm waiting for the next match. And oh, and DIY won that match, by the way. So they're gonna go up against Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, which should be that should be a good match though, right there.
Yeah. Although it's kind of like DIY kind of had a shot last week, and they lost.
They did though, they did, and like Judgment Day kind of put that ass on them, boy. At the end, they like enough of these games, kid. Let's just get this shit done. And I like that. Like it's like, see, even though like the Judgment Day will take kind of be the butt of like the joke and the whole thing with Truth, it's like at least when the bell rings, you understand why they're still tag team champions. It's like, yo, they get the job done. Mm-hmm. Don't let the backstage chicanery fool you. Like these ain't no bushwhackers over here. It's real.
Like they know when to fool around, and they know when to be serious.
Mm-hmm. You gotta know when to turn it on. I do feel that I know it would be too soon for the Intercontinental title to get a new design, because that belt.
I don't think it would.
It's not gonna for a while, because that belt's only what 2-3 years old.
I don't care. I hate that belt.
I hate it too. I don't like the look of it. I never have. I still don't. Even with Gunther holding it, it's like, okay, it looks more prestigious, but I still don't like its design. But big ups to Gunther though. But I hate the look of
it. I don't like that it's like nobody clipped this and put this out of context. But like I don't like that it's very like dark. Like I don't know, like when I think of like Intercontinental, I think of like the globe. It should be like brighter, like more blues, like more greens, you know?
Maybe. All right, so we got Shayna Baszler taking on the man Becky Lynch. How will Rock handle the chance of the Rocky Suck chance? I mean, I don't know. Rock's at that point where it's like it's almost like people almost predisposed just to cheer him because it's Rock now, and it's not. Sure, he's WWE Rock, but it's more cheering of it's Hollywood Rock than it's actual WWE. Like you got the people that are fans because it's like, it's the Rock, you know, former Rocky Maivia, that guy. But trust me, a good portion of those people are there because it's the Rock, you know, the guy from the movies, the guy from Jumanji, you know, Rampage Rock.
Nobody,
you know,
nobody's booing the booing the
nobody's
Rock.
booing the Rock.
They're not. Then listen, these people are all talk. Like they're not about to see the Rock in person and boo him. I don't care how
Plus,
much they.
Here's the thing: it wouldn't even help anyway because it's still the Rock, and he know how to work. He know how to work on the fly, and y'all end up being more roasted than the Rock. So he might flip the script on you, how your whole town looking dookie. So you know, but ain't nobody really trying to boo the Rock. So
no.
I mean, everybody's pretty well aware. It's like, look here, Rock is the part timer, but he's the big timer as well. Okay, he's actually the guy right now that people in Hollywood would talk about wrestling because Rock is considered a Hollywood A-lister. You know what I'm saying? He's the kind of guy that if you really wanted celebrities to show up to your show, they probably would. Just to be seen, and they can walk the fuck off. But so yeah, you ain't nobody booing Rock, and trust me, if they were, WWE will silence him and pump in their own cheers, so it wouldn't matter anyway. So either way, you lose because WWE, you can't beat the machine. Now that Vince is gone, they got more clarity. No more Kevin Dunn. All the nasty boys.
I think
Boys are gone.
They still got to get rid of Pritchard.
All right, give it time. You know what I'm saying?
He's the last piece of the puzzle. They just need to get rid of. They just need to get rid of Pritchard.
The domino will drop. But I mean, it doesn't matter if Pritchard's there anyway. Like he doesn't have that kind of authority like that anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he knows he's on borrowed time. It ain't like they fired him and haven't fired his ass before. So he working on borrowed time. He's just like, let me just keep collecting these checks until then. But it's coming either way. He probably calling TNA seeing if they need some work.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, he worked for them before. Like I said, you know how wrestling is. Half these people be back and forth in these jobs. And if the new regime thinks they don't want none of the good old boys from Vince's regime, then yeah, you're gonna be done. We bringing in fresh faces, new blood. You know, cats who don't have sexual allegations brought up against them. You know, at least that we know of. So it'll be fine. Like I said, we got HBK. We got HBK out here putting Chase U calendars out, making the world a better place for you and me. Somebody tweeted out it's like Shawn Michaels is Booker of the Year for this. I mean, I do appreciate that they're kind of leaning into the Chase U. I thought they were about to end the gimmick, but I guess it's got more life to it. So we're gonna Chase U lives on.
Yeah, they're gonna keep rocking with it.
They're gonna keep rocking with it, and like I said, we getting the Chase U calendar.
Are you gonna buy the calendar?
No, I don't need a calendar. I have a phone.
It's like $25 too.
Plus, I'm a little too grown to be hanging a calendar with just like actual young 19-year-old women. Shit. It's just kind of weird. Even I feel weird about it. Plus, I'm not a single man either, so I think my wife would look funny if I just pulled out the Chase U calendar. Plus, half the women on it, I don't even know who they are. They're a bunch of PCs. The only two people I know is the JC Jane and Thea Hale.
And I've seen the calendar. It's not that scandalous.
I know it's not that scandalous. I've seen the photos too, but it's still just like it's just something like it's just kind of weird. Cause like I said, they're not even like wrestlers that I know. So it's just a bunch of random women in Chase U attire. Nah. It's just weird.
Yeah, chase you attire, not like undergarments or like bathing suits or anything that like you would want out of a girly calendar.
Oh, this is a qualifier for Elimination Chamber
It's
in Australia.
damn, damn. I really wanted Shayna. I really want Shayna to win this match, but
You know she's
I don't
not.
know. I don't. Yeah, like I don't see her beating Becky.
She might get in the chamber in like some kind of like second chance type shit. You know how they do. They don't got enough women for
Yeah,
main event slots, so she might get a second chance.
yeah. Like a last chance battle royal or something,
Or it'd be
or
like
like a
all
last
the all
chance
the
like
women all
gauntlet
the
match.
women that lost their matches get a chance to get the last spot.
Yeah.
'Cause that's usually how WWE operates certain things when they're like, oh, we need to figure out who the last person is. Oh, we'll just make the all the losers fight, and the winner of that loser match gets the spot. Yeah,
the
great
winner,
idea.
the winner of the winner of that loser match.
Well, that's what it is. You know all the people that lost in a match, and the winner of that loser match gets to go to the chamber.
Next week on Raw, we'll find out
As the say,
who's the
as the
best of the
quote
worst.
Bobby Fish, where's the lie? Where's the lie?
There's a lie.
Where's the lie?
There isn't one.
Yeah, it's a losers match. But one of those losers can turn their fate and become a winner. And I'm pretty sure Shayna Baszler will be in that losers match.
I'm also pretty sure she won't win that losers match.
I mean, she might win the losers match, depending on who the other losers are. That is kind of a factor there. But I would say if she's the first loser in the losers match, she's a good pick to be in that losers match. Liv Morgan. Now, won't be funny if Shayna Baszler turned out to win this match tonight, and we just sitting there like talking all that. She's gonna be in the losers match, and it'd be Becky in the losers match.
God, that would be amazing.
What a story! The manhandle slam, no. Going for the roll up, put her in an ankle lock. Get like a little Kurt Angle special. The
I hate the
submission.
manhandle slam.
You mean the rock bottom? The knot
Yeah.
bottom?
The self flatliner.
Just so flatliner. Oh, some of Becky's hair came out of her hair. Some of them extensions. We lost some hair. Pick up, ref. There you go. Get it out of the ring. Off of Brett's rope. Misses with a leg drop. Oh, gets the arm wrench by Baszler. Now Baszler working on that arm. Now with she putting her hands in her panties, jock watching her. She's making her
Oh,
jock watch herself. Just pull your fingers out of your panties, girl. But she does, because she's smart. Okay, thank you for not being a dumb baby. And not knowing how to pull your fingers out of your own fucking pants. You gonna sit there and just leave your fingers in your pants because you put them there? You dumb baby. But now off of Brett's rope, we getting a superplex. Ooh. Goes for the armbar. But Baszler said, nah, bitch. I'm blocking. She rolls her out of it. Oh, Now gut wrench. Oh, right to the face first. Kind of pancaking her. Going for the cover. Gets the 2. Wow, they put a lot of extensions in here. You can see the whole track and everything. Good God, man. That was whoever did that, that was shoddy work. You should have just kept it natural, girl. You didn't need the extra extensions. Because now they just looking like really like a bad mop.
Yeah.
Like, just let your hair grow out. Rock your natural ginger. I mean, if you want to dye it, go ahead, dye it. That's on you. But now going for the Karafuda. Looking for the rope, but no. Rolls over, goes for the cover. Goes for the armbar. But once again, Baszler blocking it. But going for another gut wrench. Flips her, but no. Gets rolled up. Manhandle slam. And Shayna Baszler qualifies for the losers match.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. That's perfect right there. When you throw Becky, that's the meme. When you thought Shayna Baszler was going to qualify in the women's elimination chamber match against Becky Lynch. Surprise, surprise.
Shayna Baszler qualifies for the loser elimination chamber qualifier.
Now we got a backstage with Liv Morgan with Kevin Kelly. Kelly, what's her name?
I don't fucking know.
Cassie Kelly. Yeah, it is. Cassie Kelly.
There you go. Liv Morgan needs to just go away.
Could she not blink during that? That was really creepy. I'm not saying you're supposed to bullet blink, but at least blink once to say you're alive and you're human. We look at house show footage. Oh, Cody got missed. Nakamura out here just missing people like his name Keiji Muto. A bull rope match tonight?
Yeah.
That's tonight? A bull rope match?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't know that was on the menu, but all right.
Why are we like back to Cody and Shinsuke?
I don't know. Last I checked, Cody beat Nakamura on that front. It's really kind of sad that we keep going back to these same feuds when they were so conclusive to begin with. Like they weren't even like back and forth on this, and I'm beating a dead horse. We should have had Cody do a damage control promo. Maybe he's making an error. I mean, listen, This is why you got Cody Rhodes versus Nakamura in a bull rope match. I don't know. He's supposed to beat him because he already beat him, but Nakamura won't stop spitting in his face. So he's not gonna be guy. So he's got to beat him again, unless he doesn't beat him. But I don't think he's gonna beat him. That being Nakamura beat Cody, I don't think he's gonna beat him. You hate to see it though.
Bull rope match is always fun.
This is a commercial for trucks or Twisted Metal.
I didn't overly love that first season.
What first season?
Twisted Metal.
Oh, actually, it was a commercial for Toyota trucks.
Uh,
But you know, that's all right. I don't ride a Toyota, so
I also don't drive a Toyota.
that's okay. I won't hold it against you.
Thank you. I also don't drive anything. I take this.
It's still okay. This past Sunday was NXT Vengeance.
Vengeance Day.
Oh yeah, Vengeance Day.
That's a weird name. That's a bit of a mouthful.
But like I said to you before we started, like I forgot about the show, but I did see it, but I forgot it was on. Like I totally forgot. I know they spoke about it on SmackDown, but you know how WWE do. You really gotta be paying attention to them because they'll just kind of glance on it real quick and keep it moving. But we had the finals of the Dusty Cup with Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin taking on Carmelo Staines and Shit Shoulders Trick Williams.
Let us never forget the shit shoulders of Trick Williams. No matter how over he gets, let us never forget about shit shoulders.
Never forget. Burned in my brain forever. On my deathbed, I'm gonna be like, shit shoulders.
That'll be like your final words.
Carmelo Staines.
I'll be like, I don't know what shit shoulders mean. I don't know what shit shoulders means, but it must be like profound.
I say never wear white trunks or you end up like Carmelo Staines and shit shoulders. And then like yo, nobody knows what he meant, but they were words to live by. Here comes the women's world champion, Rhea Ripley. Okay, so we now know Bailey's gonna be taking on EO because Damage Control pretty much kicked her out of her own game. So now that opens up for Rhea. Who do we see Rhea going up against?
Becky. Becky will probably win Elimination Chamber.
I would say Becky as well, but I don't want to put 100% on that because I don't know who else is going to be in this yet.
Yeah.
Look at Scrap Iron. Give him a match. Okay, so Nia, Rhea for the world title at Elimination Chamber in Australia.
Yeah.
And here comes Nia Jax.
Yeah, send in the security guards. That always works.
Oh, Scrap Iron got knocked down. Better call out security. Security! When are they going to have some more equality and get female security? With the female security.
Yeah.
Oh. With the big body splash.
The Annihilator.
She got a bonsai.
Let's call it a bonsai drop.
And gives her a nice little paintbrush.
Yeah.
I mean, Rhea didn't want the smoke, though. She wanted the smoke. Who does Bianca face at Mania? I don't know. It's a good question. That's why I can't rule out Becky 100% because there's other women that I could see in her place, even though she's quote unquote the man.
What about Bianca versus Jade?
That's pretty good. So wait a minute. So were they making Bailey take doing all these JOBs so that the Japanese girls could sit here and laugh at her for being a loser?
Yeah, probably.
So when is it? What happens to Cody in this mix?
Probably, she probably got injured listening to this promo.
She said, "I got real friends now."
I don't know. I could maybe see I can maybe see Dakota having Bailey's back.
Nah, they're gonna kick out too. This is all Joshi. It's all Joshi.
Maybe.
Kabuki Warriors defending the titles against the former champions of Chance and Carter. I don't see the champs losing their titles.
No, I definitely don't see that.
I mean, I feel bad for Chance and Carter, but you know, hey, at least you could say you have it under your belt. You might get the title again at some point, just not right now.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oof.
I don't understand why Maxine and Tozawa are fighting Otis. I mean, Ivar and Valhalla. When shouldn't it be Otis and Maxine?
You would think.
Seeing as how that's supposed to be
You,
his
you'd think they.
woman.
You'd think they'd want to have the big man face off against the big man. But
It's like, nope, get Tozawa.
again, who knows?
And I feel bad for Ivar, man, because they really have nothing for him.
I know. I know it's true.
Just like until Eric comes back, like yeah, Viking Raiders just are like got nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to do single stuff with him, but you just got him stuck in like lower mid card rut.
I remember in Ring of Honor when Eric got hurt and it was just kind of like Ivar on his own, and they actually pushed him like a top singles guy. And I remember one episode of Ring of Honor, he had a match against AJ Styles, and AJ gave him a Styles clash off the top rope.
Hmm.
Do with that information what you will.
Nothing wrong with that. Listen, if Raw's going to Netflix in what 2025, they said
2025, yeah.
it better not be no goddamn commercials. That's all I know.
I think it'll be like when you're on a boat watching like Rampage or Collision,
Uh huh.
and it'll have the title with like music.
Yeah.
I think that's what we'll get.
Yeah, probably. I would have preferred that over a commercial though.
Yeah, me too.
Because all the commercials I'm getting is just straight up like medications for like all kinds of wild coyote shit. And just fast food I don't need to eat.
I feel you. I feel you.
Look at it. You got TMZ talking about The Rock and Roman Reigns already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Press conference.
Like I said, this shit's already kind of went mainstream already.
Yeah.
And like I said, with Rock on the bill, because he's a legit Hollywood star, you have potential for other Hollywood people to show the fuck up.
Yeah. It's like I said, you got to kind of look at it from a business standpoint too. Like I think once they lost Punk, I think that really kind of changed things up because I think they were counting on Punk to be a big anchor point of WrestleMania, you know?
Hey, but with The Rock, there's a good chance you might see Kevin Hart.
Ooh.
Maybe Jack Black. Like I said, the Rock's not like a low level Hulk Hogan Hollywood celebrity. He's on the
I,
upper
I hope
he's on the upper echelon. So like he's got pull. He's got friends.
I hope Rock wrestles that match dressed as Black Adam.
You know what I mean? Fuck around, and Oprah show up. Fuck around. Oprah sitting in the front row watching WrestleMania. That shoulda lose your mind. Then you know it's over after that.
Oh no.
Oprah show up. My God, Maxine, God, I know she's trying, but she needs to try harder.
Yeah, she is trying her best, but unfortunately, she suffers from that Dana Brooks syndrome a little bit.
I think they need to just run her behind the scenes.
Like that's what I always felt like with Dana Brooke. Like I always feel like she tried really hard and she tried her best, but like she just never learned anything or like she just never picked anything up.
No, but it seems like Maxine has an idea. The execution is sloppy.
Yeah.
Well, not like she don't know what she knows she's trying to do something. She just ain't. It's just not coming out on paper.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's what I'm saying. Like they need to run her like behind the scenes. Just be like, yo, just have a match with somebody. Run a bunch of sequences of moves so you get more comfortable doing the moves. So that way you don't sit there and have problems doing like fucking easy, sunset flip roll ups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Runner behind the scenes. Like all that shit you be seeing online nowadays where people be running the ropes behind the scenes, she need to be doing that shit. She need to be with a partner in the ring that is gonna sit there, run back and forth, do headlocks, do monkey flips, do whatever. Until she gets comfortable with herself in the ring, because she out here just stumble bumbling. And you can see it in the way she moves. She's not comfortable with her movement. She's just out here looking like trash. And it's like, look here, you pretty, but you're not that pretty, girl. You better get it together. So that's what I have to say about Maxine Dupree. I mean, she should be grateful that she's still around after her entire gimmick probably died with MIA years ago. You know what I mean? The maximum male model shit's been dead. The fact that they allowed you to just hit your wagon on the Alpha Academy is like it's a blessing.
Yeah. R-Truth with his Judgment Day crewmates, even though he got laid out by them last week. That's funny. JD McDonough. I like JD McDonough.
You mean Baby Balor?
Baby Balor. Yeah. I like Baby Balor.
No, Jimmy.
Jimmy wants you to whisper. I think you should do it.
Candy Corn Jimmy. Welcome to Monday Night Clickbait. We're watching wrestling, talking about wrestling, and sorry, I had to break character there. It's a commercial now, so I can fuck with you, Jimmy.
I feel like somehow Jimmy knew it was commercials. That's why he popped him when he did.
Trying to derail the stream. Look at this guy. Well, guess what, Jimmy? You can't do that. I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to allow you. You're not going to be able to derail the stream. Because I will derail it first before anybody. Plus, I'm going to take a bag of candy corn and I'm going to do ASMR when I pour it into the garbage. And then I'm going to take another bag of candy corn and I'm going to pour that one in the garbage. Then I'm going to take that bag of garbage and then I'm going to light it on fire. And you're going to see the wax just melt away and flow into the drain.
Where it belongs.
Right where it belongs, because candy corn is trash. Just like Taylor Swift.
Oh my.
She's gonna go to the Super Bowl, then she's gonna go to WrestleMania. I don't think Philadelphia would care much for Taylor Swift.
My team's already out, so I got no dog in this fight.
I never cared in the first place.
There you go.
The game is rigged.
Yes, it is.
I don't know. Taylor Swift might show up for The Rock. You know, Drake might show up for The Rock. They're gonna just show up just to be seen, like, yeah, son, I'm at WrestleMania, son. Check me on my Instagram, son. I'm at Mania, son. Like Johnny Knoxville. I'm like JTT of 2024, son. I show up to WrestleMania to ring the bell.
I want Taylor Swift to have a match at WrestleMania.
Taylor Swift versus Maxine Dupree get the same quality of performance.
Ooh. Ooh. It seems really bad. She's really bad. Yeah, and like I keep going back to the Dana Brooke thing. It's like she's trying her best, but it's like Dana Brooke tried her best for like a decade, and it's like she never learned a single thing. I hope Maxine doesn't follow that part.
I don't know. We haven't seen Ash by Elegance yet.
Oh, that's a weird name.
Yeah, it is. Well, let's just see. Maybe TNA might be more her style.
I'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
Who knows? She might surprise you. Hopefully, her promo skills improve a little bit. See, it's like the Miz. Miz is what, 8-time Intercontinental Champion. Would I say he'd be an 8-time champion greater than Gunther one time? Nope.
No.
Like I said, everybody started getting hooked up on that how many times because they kept putting so much prestige on Ric Flair and the whole 16 time. They put prestige on numbers of title wins but then no one ever factored in, like, how many days were you champion for all the times you've been champion? Because, like, even look at Charlotte right now. Charlotte's at what, 16? Not 16. She's at what, 14 or 15 times?
Yeah, around there.
Do people recall how many of those titles were literal hot potatoes? Literal hot potatoes. So can you really be the greatest women's champion of all time if, like, a good portion of your reigns that you're sitting there tallying up of how many you've been champion, when, like, half of them were, like, 3 or 4 were actual hot potatoes, where it was like you and Sasha was like one week you were the champion, and then, like, 2 or 3 weeks later Sasha won, and then, like, 2 or 3 weeks later you won it back, and then 2 or 3 weeks later Sasha won it, and then 2 or 3 weeks later you won it back. Actual literal hot potato. And now you sitting here,
Yeah, that was a weird time.
14-time women's champion, but it's like, how many times did you hot potato that belt? And I don't even think that's the only time that's happened within your reigns. Where you just, like, there's only a few times where you sat there and you held the belt for a good portion, but most of those other reigns were hot potatoes. Yeah, people forget about that little short period between her and Sasha literally just hot potatoing that belt like every other week. So yeah, it's easy to sit there and glorify he's that many time champion, he's this many time champion. Where it's like, yeah, that's cool and all, but look at the guy who held the belt one time. He held it for 600 days.
Unheard of.
That's why, even, like, as much as people hate to talk about it, but the Roman Reigns thing is important, because it's like, yeah, he's at a part where he's held the belt for a period of time where it's been a while since somebody's held it that long in that history, where there weren't many champions sitting there holding a belt for 1,000 days. There weren't a lot of champions out there holding the belt for 3-4 years. They stopped doing shit like that, like, in the mid-'80s. The last person to do that was Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Where you had a world champion sit there and hold the belt for more than a year. After that, it almost became annually, where it's like every year you knew you was going to probably get a new champion, because they'd only give the first champion maybe about a year to hold the belt. At least until the next WrestleMania came about. It wasn't until they started crowning champions, like, within the intermedium of pay-per-views, that you had champions that had less than, a full year reign at that point. But before that, every person that held the WWE title would at least have that belt for about a year. Macho Man won that shit at Mania. He lost that shit at Mania. Hogan won the title at Mania. He lost that shit at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
The only person that got interfered for that was Warrior. He won it at Mania. He lost it at the Rumble. But then Slaughter held it and then lost it at Mania. Like I said, there wasn't that many times where the champion didn't just sit there and run with the belt for a good calendar year. So to have a guy now do that now for 3 years, it's unheard of in the modern era. So that's why it's considered a big deal, even though people hate it. But it's like, yeah, Roman's the first of this era could be one of those guys that could say, yo, I held the belt for like 3 fucking years. Despite how you want to call it that, yeah, we barely do TV, we barely do shows, it is what it is. The number still counts. It's still there. WWE want to recognize it. They want to allow him to barely wrestle. Let it be. They want to make him a special attraction. Then let it be. It's kind of like Michael Cole said, you want him to be champion the more you beat Roman Reigns. But either way, like I said, like Hogan was the last guy. Now Roman's right behind him. And like I said, after Roman drops it, it'll be a while before somebody else does that, especially at that number. Like I said, most champions are lucky if they get a year plus to hold the title nowadays. That depends on how good your star quality is, you know. Some are lucky to get 6 months.
Yeah.
But like I said, WWE is the only one really that made a habit about focusing on the number of title reigns you had outside of the ring. 'Cause like I said, Mick Foley had what, three title reigns, and they don't.
Sorry, who? Sorry.
Mankind, Mick Foley, Cactus Jack.
Oh, yeah.
What do you had? 3 reigns, right?
Was it 3? Was it that many? I thought it was only 2.
He had 3, but they all accumulated
Okay.
don't even equal like a year.
No.
So does that really matter, or just saying he's a former 3-time WWE champion?
I guess it depends. I guess it depends, like in what scenario. Like, I guess it depends on what you're looking at. But yeah, I don't know. Like to me, like we talked about earlier. Like I don't know. Like to me, like Gunther's like 600-day reign is more impressive than like Jeff Hardy's like 3 or 4 reigns. You know, like it's because it was also the fact that like if you look at how champion is measured, like he defends the title fairly regularly in consistency, and he defends it against credible opponents. Like he's not just defending it against Akira Tozawa every week, but he's fighting guys like Braun Strowman, like Bronson Reed, you know, guys like that look like okay, like yeah, this guy should definitely give him a challenge.
Truth out here giving out free T-shirts.
Truth is wonderful.
Truth is just a national treasure, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just a national treasure. I know he's not retired, but they should put him in the Hall of Fame now.
Yeah, they should. He's deserving. First ballot.
I don't even think people would object. Like if they told you tomorrow, R-Truth going to the Hall of Fame, be like, okay.
I'd be okay with it.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, they inducted Rey Mysterio, and he's still an active performer, right?
True.
Yeah.
In fact, I think we should start campaigning for R-Truth Hall of Fame 2024.
Hashtag justice for R-Truth. Will Mercedes draw more or less than 900,000 viewers on her AEW debut? I don't know. I had to take a guess, probably significantly less.
Oh, is Della getting a win? I'm about to say.
What if our truth is just like at WrestleMania, the very last minute? What if he just reveals like the whole time he knew what he was doing, and he's just been fucking with Judgment Day this whole time? Like that was like his master plan to like get them not to take him seriously.
I don't know. That's too clever for the Miz, though.
True.
Would it be best to say that R-Truth is probably the best comedic wrestler of all time? Would that even be something up to debate? Like, who's the greatest comedic wrestler of all time? Well, I mean, I guess what you define as comedic, I don't know. Like, he doesn't do that much funny stuff in the ring. It's just everything else he does is funny. I mean, he's pretty competent in the ring as well, but I mean, would you consider R-Truth a comedic wrestler? Seeing as how a lot of his shenanigans is outside of the ring.
Yeah. I don't know. Our truth is definitely in the conversation. Like maybe Santino. Maybe you could put Santino up there.
I mean, Santino's definitely up there.
He's up there. Maybe Hornswoggle.
Like, I mean, as good as Santino is, even the stuff he's doing in TNA right now, it still doesn't hold up to what R-Truth does, bro.
Oh
He
no,
makes
not at all.
every moment like just a little bit better. Like, I don't really feel like there's ever been a moment where R-Truth came out to the ring and it's like whatever was just happening just got a little bit better. Because now Truth is here. And we already know Truth show up, he fucking, whatever the scenario was, he fucking it up. I mean, my man show up to women rumbles. He show up to rumbles with ladders. He show up to rumbles looking to get hot tags. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Like I said, Santino was funny. Don't get it wrong. But R-Truth is I think he's just different. He's just different. Oh shit, Braun Breaker.
It's happening. It's happening. Braun Breaker versus Luther at WrestleMania confirmed.
Oh yeah, I meant to talk about the Vengeance Day. I got mixed up. Well, whatever. The Dusty thing was fine. Braun and them and Baron won. That's fine. It kind of set the table for
I thought
later
that
that
first
night.
I thought that first match was a little like I don't know, like it seemed like everybody was off. Like there was a lot of people botching really basic stuff. Like it kind of looked like nobody had any chemistry. I don't know. There was something going on there. Like that first match was just really bizarre.
Then we had the no DQ Dijak and Joe Gacy, which again I didn't care for it at all. Like that could have been a regular NXT match, to be honest. I don't think that was a
Yeah.
premium live event match, and there was no stakes in any of it. So it's like, again, why are we doing this on a premium live event? I don't get it. And like I said, Dijak walked away with the win. So I was like, what did it do? I don't know. Ever since Gacy lost his faction, they just got nothing for the guy.
Nope.
Speaking of which, the Grizzled Young Veterans are up one in a best of three with the ABC for the TNA tag team titles.
Yeah, it's great to see. It's great to see them back, kind of doing their thing.
Yeah, I think they might be. I mean, if they, it looked like they're on their way to be putting the tag team titles on them.
I think they might. I think they might.
Because I mean,
I think they're just
ABC,
making them work for it a
ABC's
little
had a
bit.
good run so far. They got to play with the new titles
Yeah.
for a little bit, and like I said, they're gonna do a little best
Yeah.
of three. Like I said, Grizzle Young Vets already got the first one. They'll probably get the next day. Excuse me, go to ABC, and then they'll go to a third match, and Grizzled Young Veterans to get the win in the titles.
Yeah. I think that's what'll happen. I think they maybe just didn't want to give them the titles right out the gate. Like maybe they're like, okay, well let's kind of make them work for it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make them work for it. Like let's do the best of three.
Because right now TNA needs a strong heel tag team, especially two that can like talk on the mic, and Gibson and Drake do pretty well with that. So,
Yeah.
well, at least Gibson does for the most part.
Yeah, yeah, he's fantastic.
Drake's good at just wording off whatever Gibson's saying and like making it look and looking menacing. Cause like I said, who else? Who else they got really? That's like a big like heel tag team right now in TNA. It ain't ABC no more. You made them babyface.
Uh,
I mean, you got the Rascals, but it's like,
yeah, I guess, yeah,
they're now kind of mixed up with Steve Macklin there, causing some mayhem.
yeah,
Which I
yeah.
don't mind as a little
Nick.
trio if they're gonna pair them together, if they're gonna do something with that.
Yeah,
But then they had the six person with the family taking on the OTM, which I didn't care for none of it
yeah.
because it was just whatever. I don't
Me
care.
neither.
I don't care for OTM, and it's also kind of lame. You got Braun and Baron come out in choppers, and then OTM come out walking on bicycles.
Lame.
Oh, we getting video of CM going in the surge. See, this is when you know it's real. When you get the surgery and you don't show up no more.
Yeah. Imperium. Here we go. I think we saw Braun Breaker before commercials, just to kind of like let us know that he's here. I think Alex called it.
So you,
Yeah,
so
Gojira,
how
you
long
know the thing with
you think CM Punk has to come back? Like if he really wanted it, think he could pull a Cena and cut the time in half? Maybe throw on like bulk up on some muscle.
uh I think he could do it. I think he could. I think he could do it. Yeah. Oh, God.
Gunther.
Hey, there you go, longest reigning intercontinental champion of all time, 605 days. So see, he's already almost past the 600 by like a week.
Yeah.
We're not even just 2 days past the 600. Like he's passed it by like almost a week.
And like I said, every day that goes by, that shit just keeps counting.
Yeah.
Like I said, he don't sit on a Mount Rushmore. He sits at a Lincoln Memorial by himself. Hell, he could get that by himself, and if you still want to put him on a Rushmore, he's on there. But he gets his own statue just solo. Because you have to imagine, right?
Yeah.
At best, if he loses the title, the latest WrestleMania, that's still a whole nother 2 months away. So you're sitting there right now. We sitting there currently at what? 605. So by the time we get to
605.
Mania, we're gonna be at 660
Mm,
around that
yeah, about there.
roughly.
Roughly.
Because
Roughly. Give or take like one or two.
WrestleMania is about 60 some days away, and we at 605.
Yeah.
So you figure by the time we get to Mania, that's if they take the belt off of him. It's already gonna be at the six. It's already gonna be past the 650 mark. It's
Yeah,
already
we'll
gonna be
be getting
past the
closer to
650
the
mark. By the time we
we'll
get
be
to
getting
Mania,
closer to like the 700.
yeah, but by the time we get to Mania, he's gonna be at the 650 mark.
Mm, he's not wrong.
Put some respect on it. Even with Goldust's 2 reigns as any kind of champion, it don't even equal. That's the thing. Like I said, you could take any one of these dudes' title reigns and even combine their multiples. It's not even. They're lucky if their shit even combined to a year, at best.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just me. Yeet. Jay Uso.
Mm. I'm I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this.
But do you see that as a Mania thing? or this going to Australia?
Yeah, I think this going to Australia. Personally, I think we're gonna get Jimmy and Jay 1-on-1 at WrestleMania. I think that might be the direction we're going with that, and I think this will be a elimination chamber.
I like the meme with like Jay Uso back in the days trying to get his Uso hand thing going and nobody was fucking with him. Now everybody fucking with him.
Yeah.
So Raw has yeet, SmackDown has no yeet, no yeet. He got jokes.
Minutes heat.
See, but like the crazy thing is, like the tag team thing, Demolition's reign wasn't that long. It was only what, about a year? And then the New Day surpassed it by a couple of days, and then the New Day got surpassed by the fucking Usos. Again, just based off of like the title back in the day, they weren't getting longevity in tag titles like that.
No yeet.
No yeet. No
No yeet.
yeet. No yeet. No yeet.
Ooh.
Gunter, son. Gunter got the extra swagger on the mic now, son.
Mm-hmm.
Holding that title. See, the title helped him a lot, man. He got personality. Get out of here, dude. Probably do it at the chamber. Who's that, Alex?
They need to Shinsuke is another guy. They need to find something to do with Shinsuke. He can't just be facing like top talent all the time, but then losing all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's involved in matches a lot. Like he's doing stuff in matches a lot, but I feel like he's always taking L's.
Because he is
Like
just
he took
taking
the L to
L's.
like he took the L to Cody the last time they had a match. He's probably gonna take the L tonight.
That's all he's been doing.
It's like at least he's on TV. Like that's good, but
I don't
you
know if he
gotta
worked out the visa issues going to that. I don't know.
you gotta protect the man a little bit.
I would think with the new company, they'll find a way to get Gunter over there.
Yeah. Trust me, they want him on those shows.
Besides, didn't Gunter do the Saudi show?
I don't think he did, no. Oh wait, yeah, he did. You're right,
Yeah,
he did.
didn't he fight the Miz?
No, it was Ali.
Was it Ali?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
So yeah, he should be fine then.
So Alex, I don't know if I know the full story. What I heard is the guy was he was poaching talent. But that's all I know. I don't know if there's more to it than that.
Poaching talent from where?
But I heard that from Stardom. So supposedly so he's like the lead booker for Stardom, and he's like 1/3 of the founder of Stardom. But supposedly he was like poaching talent from Stardom to go to like another company. That's my understanding. I could be a little bit off. And then I also heard that he was going to WWE. But again, I don't know if there's any truth to that.
Kind of would just have to wait and see on that one then. I mean, if he shows up, then you know what's up.
Again, with the dirt sheets, on my mindset is always wait and see.
That's why I usually just don't bother with them.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, Castle just makes shit up just to try to get clicks.
And then what happens is like somebody makes something up and then somebody sees it and then somebody reposts it and then another person reposts it and then it keeps getting reposted and then and then every time somebody reposts it there's like a new detail, so then you never know what to believe. That's why like I don't rule anything out. Like I'm not one of those closed-minded. Like I try not to be closed-minded and be like, "Oh, this will never happen," or "This could never happen." Like I don't I don't take anything out of the equation. Like anything could happen, and then anything that's like a rumor, like yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
Eat.
You end up listening to the dirt sheet. She be sitting out there, be like, "R.I.P. somebody," and they not dead.
Yeah. Remember? Remember when remember like the tweet from Hulk Hogan where he tweeted like like Bam Margera, like he's like I'm really sad you passed away. He's like I've been missing you, like R.I.P. Bam. And Bam Margera tweets him back like thanks Hulk, but I'm still alive. That shit was so good. Or he tweeted something like Hogan, appreciate that brother, but I'm still alive. Oh shit.
That's why you can't listen to dirt
That's why,
sheets
like,
and stuff, man.
yeah, like, you can't be believing nothing you read on the internet.
Shit be wild out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, motherfuckers will make shit up just to get a click. Alright. So let me see here. Just a little promo for Mania. They're gonna tell you how many days before Mania.
Eat.
Yeet. No yeet.
61.
So that means if like I said, 61 days, that means he would show up at Mania at 666 days. Actually the sign of the
Oh my
beast.
god. Oh my god. Scary.
Because if he's at 605 right now, you do the fucking math. Add 605 to 61. He'll be champion for
Scary.
666 days come WrestleMania. If he makes it that long.
He should defend the title against the Boogeyman then.
At that point, you would almost have to let him win. Like you don't want to end your reign on 666 days.
Yeah, you definitely can't.
Be like, shit, take that from me. You can take it from me the next night. I'll work 2 nights. Just don't let me. I want to be stuck at 666.
The Beast. Gunther versus Brock at WrestleMania confirmed. Mark of the Beast. Beast incarnate. Yeah, shout out to AC or Katana Chance and Aiden Carter. Like they at least one thing I'll always give them. They always matching. They at least always matching.
I mean, they never had
Like,
a.
I
They
appreciate
never
that.
had. Never got a tag team name though. At least the Kabuki Warriors got the Kabuki Warriors.
You should give them a tag team name.
I don't know what to call
You should
them.
give them a. Think of one. Oh, fuck. God, I hate Samantha Irvin. Oh, is this a handicap match? What are those two bald men trying to climb out of her shirt doing in here? She's giving her the thumbs down.
You're a little bit ahead of me.
Oh, I'm still trying to think of a good tag team name for them.
There's too many wrestlers wrestling in sneakers. I've noticed.
Yeah.
It just looks weird. It breaks up the ring attire. I just like how NXT never got back their women's tag team titles.
No, they never did.
They just say, "Fuck it, you girl, y'all only get one title." Like Chance and Carter, though, they just look so light, especially Chance. She don't look like she can hurt anybody.
No.
Like she need to put on a little more muscle or something. And now I'm watching a commercial for Madam Web, the movie that no one asked for, and probably not many are gonna go see. But they might because they think they might see Spider Man, but they won't.
Yeah, you're not going to see Spider Man.
Cocteau. I'll watch it, but I'm gonna get on a boat.
Yes.
So I can be like, no, you're not getting my money.
Go eat. Go eat.
So the bull rap match is gonna be the main event.
Yes.
Uh,
What kind of See, like bull rope match is kind of misleading. Like, what? Because my thing with the bull rope match is you gotta touch all four corners.
I mean, that's how usual bull rap matches go.
But sometimes they do a bull rope match, and it'll be like by pinfall.
Well, that's what they just wanted. Like, oh, the bull rope is so you can't run away, but I don't need to touch the corners. I just want to use it to beat you up with it. I guess I don't know.
Cody and Seth should have a bull rope match at WrestleMania.
And then have a dusty
That
finish.
would be that would be good, I think.
And then they'll do a dusty finish.
Oh my. Send the crowd home not happy.
Send the crowd home disappointed and angry. Whoa, that's a lot of starch. You see that thing they have at KFC? Do you have
No?
that at KFC? It's a bowl full of French fries, topped with mashed potatoes, like bacon and cheese on it and stuff. But it's like mashed potatoes on French fries. That's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
that's a bit of a redundancy. Like one or the other, yes, but
Yeah, that
both of them together?
just seems like overkill on the potato front. It's like
Yeah.
I didn't get enough
Take
starch in my life today.
yeah. Like take out the mashed potatoes and put like gravy.
I think there might be
Now
gravy
we're
on it
talking.
already
Oh,
because of the
and take out the
mash.
mashed potatoes. Take
That's
out
why
the
the
mashed
gravy's there
potatoes
is
and
because of the mash.
add cheese curds. Now we're in business.
Now it's just poutine.
Yeah, that's all it needs to be. That's all it needs to be.
Oh man, side off topic wrestling. So I was playing that Power Worlds, right?
Uh, uh,
And I caught this Gress type a while back, and he's like a kung fu master. He throws rocks at people, and he does like 100 hand slaps and kicks. I call him Bruce Green because he's my kung fu guy.
Bruce, Bruce Green.
Bro, he gets the job
That's
done,
good.
son. Bruce Green gets the job done.
I like
It
that.
was either
Bruce
between
Green.
Bruce Green or Green Lee.
Nah, Bruce Green. Bruce Green is that's it. That's the
I
way to
think there's an
go.
actual person by the name of Bruce Green.
Yeah.
But either way. So, there was this one Pokemon that was like a polar bear. No, not a polar bear. He was a panda bear with like a lightning luchador mask on and a mohawk. And
It's dope.
I caught him. That was cool. He's really huge and big. Then I caught but then I found into this place where I was venturing off in the map, and it turns out they got fucking these panda bears with green lucha mask on and leaves on the top of their head. And I got jumped by like four of them in a bird and got bodied. And they were very aggressive. Like I didn't even attack
Yeah.
first. They were very aggressive.
Yeah,
And
where
I was
was
in the
Bruce?
middle of
Where
trying to
was
catch one of them, and then a bird came out of nowhere and just killed me.
where was Bruce Green at this time?
Oh, he got bodied. They bodied him already. There's too many of them.
Man,
There's too many. He got jumped too, bro. There was like 4 big pandas and like 2 of them birds, and it's like anytime you're in the vicinity, like other Pokemon type shits will just attack you, bro. And they'll fucking jump your ass. And like you're just getting hit from all different directions. I'm trying to run from the pandas, but then I got motherfucking birds flying over my head trying to hit me. And this shit was crazy, and I just got bodied. I ain't even had time to think about it, son. They bodied me. And then when I tried to go back and get my shit, they were still waiting for me, and they tried to body me again.
It's what I call a swarming.
Bro, they got fucking bees that fucking do kamikaze explosions on you, son. Like you try to fight them and shit. They just straight hit you with a goddamn Pearl Harbor, son. They just bomb right into you. Shit is crazy. Be some crazy ass creatures bumping in the night. I caught a couple of them. Also caught this wizard cat that was in a dungeon.
And bro, my Xbox has been acting up. And I'm pissed because I wanna play this game. But my Xbox just be acting out of sorts.
Kabuki Warrior is about to retain.
Like anyone is surprised. Alright, so Alex is telling us Cody Rhodes on X posted appreciate the passion, but trust me. Yeah, probably they probably trying to tell him like listen, like you need to be on like pardon the pun, but you need to kind of be on like damage control. But apparently they were passing out they were passing out signs tonight. They were passing like we want Cody signs out tonight.
Yeah, they gotta get it.
And then
Alex also the campaign going. What's going on, Ian?
Alex also says Pokemon lawyers should shut down Power World. You just described it, Hitmonlee.
Yeah, but he's green.
Yeah.
But he's green and he's got plants on his head, and he does, and he might be barefoot. He does kung fu though. But does Hitmonlee throw rocks at you? He throws big ass boulders and be like, and then he does 100 hand slaps, and kicks.
And also, Hitmonlee is brown. Nothing good is brown.
Yeah, green. Bruce Green is green.
Oh, except chocolate milk.
Yeah, chocolate milk is good. Also got zebra. I got like these zebra, lion, monkey things. He's pretty badass. I caught the giant elephant, the big grass elephant that kept killing me. Finally caught his ass. I'm trying to catch all the big ones. I'll be catching some of the birds that be feeding off the carcasses of the chickens that I killed. And then I just catch them because they lacking.
I'm gonna have to try to get my Xbox fixed.
And I'll be busting it out, boy. My Pokédex is looking fire right now.
I don't know, like it won't turn on. It won't turn on anymore.
What do you mean won't turn on?
Like my Xbox, like it just won't turn on.
Oh, that don't sound good, bro.
Yeah, like I think it's just like I don't know, man. I think it's just fried. But it's like the thing is, it did that before. I think it's like if you, I don't know, like I guess you have to go on it every so often. Like if you don't go on it for like a month or whatever, then it just kind of does that. So it's like I gotta kind of tinker around and I gotta kind of tinker around with it.
I don't know what that is, Alex. but probably not, because like I said, I'm still like I'm almost level 30. I'm like level 20. What am I, level 27? I think I am, or level 28. I think I just hit level 28 to be precise. And like I said, there's a lot I caught. Like there's a couple I haven't caught yet. Like I said, I haven't ventured off that much into the map, to be honest with you. I've just been crafting a lot of resources. So at least if when I go out there, I'm well prepared. I got enough ammunition. I got the best fucking like ammo and armor. Here, I'll show you, man. You can pull up here. You can see it you should be able to see it in the Discord, man.
I'm seeing it.
But yeah, so it's like, yeah. I'll just show you my Pokédex of Pokemans that I got so far. Now this is just one of my compounds where, like I said, they do all the farming and stuff for resources. These are some of the tables where I craft weapons and Pokeballs and shit like that. Let me show you
That's cool.
My Pokédex. This is what I currently have in my Pokédex. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is my Kung Fu. It's Bruce Green right here. Look at Bruce Green.
Oh, that's cool.
They go Bruce Green. Look at that. He badass, son. And he do work. Look at that. I got slaves. Look at these slaves going to work. Look at this one. Look at this. This is a dinosaur with a hoodie on. Look at this guy. And then this fake ass Pikachu right here.
That's dope.
All right, let me show you my my Pokédex. What I got in here. Where are all my pals? They didn't want to do that. Okay. All the ones in color are the ones that I caught. So we got like a sheep, got a little kitty, chicken. Hold on. Got kitty, got chicken. This is like a grass looking thing. Fake ass Psyduck, fake ass Pikachu. Got a grass monkey. Got a fire Bambi. Got a penguin. Got a pirate penguin. Porcupine. A lump. Deer. A Texas owl. Baby elephant.
Texas owl.
Yeah, look, he's got a cowboy hat on. Or maybe he's a witch.
That's cool.
I don't know. Got depressed
I like
cat.
Texas owl.
I got fuzzy cat. I got witch goat maybe. Got a warhog. I got a bunny, rabbit, maybe a fox or a cat with a cape. A mole. A little squid thing. An actual cat. A ray. Fox. Oh, wait a minute. I'm hungry. I gotta eat food. Gotta feed Bruce Green too. He hungry. Alright, that's better. Got a wolf. I don't know what you call this. Saw this big cow. I didn't catch that cow yet. Got this. These things right here, they'll fuck you up, son. They jumped me. This thing jumped me, but I caught his homie. These dudes right here try to raid my village, my camp, so beat his ass and caught him. These butterflies they beat my ass once. They were kind of vicious. This also tried to
That guy looks cool.
He also tried to run up in my camp, so I caught him. This bird right here beat me up. It beat me up. This is the monkey one I was talking about, the crazy lion monkey thing. Look at that shit.
It's cool.
These bees killed me. The queen beat me up and killed me. I caught a big cat. He's huge, actually. Like, don't let it fool you. Look at this. Oh, where is he? Hold on. Where's the big cat? Fucking big cat. Boy, big elephant. Come back, Bruce Green. And then I got this guy here. And then this bigger version of it. Got this thing here. Dragon. Another bat cat. This seductive whatever this is. Then there's Bruce Green. Bruce Green. He knows Kung Fu. And then there's who we got? Oh, this big ass llama shit right here. And that is pretty much it so far. But yeah, as you can see, like I said, they do work. You go out here, you mine for resources, or if I wanted to try to catch that guy right there, I could. But I'm not going to do that right now because he'll fuck me up. And I got a bunch of Pokeballs. But I'm not going to fuck with him. Not right now. Or I could go over here on this side of the fence because I built two sides of the compound. And I go out here. And like I said, I'm not fucking with that dude. Bruce Green might try to fight him, but I don't want to fight him. But I will shoot this chicken. See? I take his egg, or if I want to catch him. And just like that, I caught another chicken. All right, back inside Bruce Green. We're not fighting the elephants. Yeah, and you craft materials, and I can make food for them to eat, and for me to eat. I can incubate eggs, and they all have jobs. I even got them 2 jacuzzis so they feel relaxed in a hard work environment. These are the beds they sleep on, so they're not sleeping on the hard, dirty floors. I take care of these guys, and they get plenty of food.
That's good.
And then I can ring the bell to just in case somebody tries to attack, they focus, and then I get them back. Go back to work, bitches. Get back to work. You slaves. And then right here, these are like fast travels that you go. Like I said, if you look at the map, these are all like fast travels, but there's a lot more maps. I haven't even cracked the surface, bro. I've been so busy, just like I said, gathering resources because you got to build everything. Your Pokeballs, all that. There's a couple laying around on the floor, but for the most part, you got to pretty much craft everything. So yeah, that's this is my little fort right now. Plus, I got one right here if I fast travel.
Cool. That's cool.
This is my original setup. As you can see, it's a little cluttered. I built it on a weird spot. But as you can see, I got the slaves working. They're working. Get to work, slaves. And every now and then I gotta like set the alarm because, like I said, people will try to raid your shit and fuck your shit up. And see, like a little thing, he eats out of the basket. See, I leave him food in there. In fact, here, take some more of these. Take some, yeah, take some of this chicken. Take some chicken. Have some chicken. See,
I wish someone would say that to me.
And then, like I said, like I have them make me go and get bars, all kinds of shit. And then I could go to any other fast travel spot, but I go back to base. And I'm using, like I said, I use all the resources to build more weapons. You build better Pokeballs. You build better weapons. You craft food, all kinds of stuff. Shields, arrows, guns. See, right here, this is what I'm trying to build up to right here. Because, see, you build up here, you start building some fucking guns, baby.
That's cool. Can you make the pals use guns?
Yeah, you can make guns for them.
Oh, that's cool. That's so cool.
Yeah, you can make guns for them. All that shit, bro. Like almost every pal you get has a special feature that you can build shit for. Like here, for example, like I got for the big cat. Big cat. I built the harness. So now I could ride on Big Cat because I built the harness. So now I can use him for travel. Plus, on top of him, he also does attacks. You know what I'm saying? So
That's cool.
I know you don't want to fight me, chicken.
I like the big cat.
Or I could just catch this chicken. Hey, stop attacking my big cat. Yeah, and then at some point, like you catch like a minimum, a minimum of 10 of the same like Pokemon, you get double XP. So like I've caught 10 of those chickens. So every chicken I catch or kill, I get extra XP because I caught 10 already. So yeah, that's pretty much the game. And like I said, you'll fight other Pokemon. Like I said, there's caves and stuff to explore. Like I said, I haven't even cracked half the map yet. Because you're going to at least spend at least half of your time just crafting resources. Because you're going to need them. You're going to need them. So, yeah.
I want to give all my Pokemon guns.
Yeah, you got this right here. This bench right here. You can build accessories. See, like harnesses. See, I can give the grass monkey a gun, an assault rifle. I can give this one a submachine gun.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then see here, the higher you like rank up, you unlock all these things that you can craft. So the higher you go, you can craft more weapons. You can craft saddles and harnesses for all the types you catch, so you can you can ride them and all that shit. And the more you go, more weapons, guns, better equipment, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you keep going, you can build fucking shotguns and guns for your Pokemon and shit, son. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm trying to go hard on this, son. I want my Pokemon to be strapped.
I don't know, Alex. You can't give your Pokemon guns. Maybe Power World is onto something. Maybe Pokemon needs to take note for their next game.
Listen, they need to be packed and strapped. It's a tough world out there. they got to come
Yeah,
strapped.
like Blastoids can't just be having like oozes coming out of his shell. Those need to be like miniguns.
Like I said, it's a fun game.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on it if I can get my Xbox to stop being a dick.
But yeah, that's what I'll be getting into when I'm not doing the LW stuff. I'll be grinding material to catch more Pokemon.
I want to give all my pals guns. I want them
I want to
all
see
to be strapped.
the little grass monkey with the assault rifle.
Yeah.
Oh, you could also catch people. I forgot to show you. I got human slaves too.
I got human slaves too.
Yeah, cause sometimes these scoundrels and thugs will try to raid your camp, and there'll be some of them out and about catching. They'll be fighting other Pokemon in the wild as well, and you can fight them, and you can catch them. You can catch them. So I caught a couple of the dudes. I caught a couple slaves, and you can put them to work. They can work security and shit like that. They come with guns. Some of them had guns.
Oh, that's
Plus, when you
cool.
beat them, they drop a lot of ammo and stuff you'll need to construct weapons down the road. So it's good to kind of kill a couple of them and take some slaves. Oh, and you can butcher them for meat later if you want. If you craft a butcher knife, so
My God, this is
you can
pretty
eat your
violent.
slaves. I just hope they
Good.
do cross-platform on the open world part of it, the online, because that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to build a bigger camp because the other camp I had over there was getting kind of cramped. Like I said, I didn't understand the parameters of how the system works, because once you plant that big Pokédex thing I was using, it builds a perimeter for you to build a camp. And since I built it on top of a hill, it kind of made my perimeter kind of off kilt and very little room to build with. Because like I said, I wasn't aware that it was a whole. I gotta build a camp and all that other stuff. Once I realized what it was, I was like, ooh, I don't have enough room to have everything in kind of arm's length. So I was like, I had to find a new location and build a new camp. And I built the wall so that way I could keep people out. So when the raiders try to come raid, they'll just be knocking on the wall. And I usually leave one door open because my guys are pretty tough. They beat that ass really quick. And I might catch a couple of them in the process if they don't get bodied by Bruce Green, because he be kicking with fury and throwing heavy rocks. He throw heavy boulders at him, son. Bruce Green got a black belt in Taekwondo. That's a commercial right now. Last we saw, Cody had Nakamura in the figure 4 leg lock. Now we in a commercial. See, now you want me now I want to turn the game back on, son. I'm telling you, that shit's addictive. So you be just catching Pokemon, son. And like I said, especially because every time you catch one, they also give you resources. So certain items you may need to build certain things. So it's like, oh, I need like a fire thing, so I got to catch me some fire type, or I need a water thing, so I need to catch some water type, because they'll always give you at least a resource that you can use to build other items. So it kind of incentivizes that you should catch a lot more than just like one or two of them. Like catch a lot because you're gonna need more food. So you got to catch ones that give you meat. So you do a lot of farming.
Oh fuck! Why was I on mute?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Why
Fucking talking to myself like a fucking dumbass. I want to live in this world. I want to live in the pal world.
I don't know. Some of them pals are pretty vicious, man. They get real aggro on you without any provocation, bro. Like I said, I showed up and they just saw me and started attacking, and I was just like, yo, I didn't even do nothing to you, bro. I wasn't even looking at you. And them bulldog things I showed you, like there was like six of them, and they just fucked. They all jumped me, son. I couldn't do nothing. Like, and it's like as if you run into more, and then they start chasing you, bro. And it was like just a whole posse of just bullies throwing water bomb attacks at me and mud bombs and shit. And don't fuck around and let there be some other species of Pokemon about. They might join the fray. That's how I got jumped by the birds and them pandas, because the pandas were trying to fuck me up. And then the birds showed up out of nowhere and were like, oh, let me get a taste. And I didn't do nothing to the birds. I didn't even shoot the birds. Yeah, it depends. The higher level Pokemon, like I said, they can be a bit aggressive. You gotta be careful.
I don't trust birds. I don't trust birds.
Well, don't trust this one. So far, every encounter I had with this bird attacked me, and I never done nothing to it. I didn't even look in its general direction. Like by the time I realized it was attacking me, it was already too late because I was too busy focused on the ones that I was actually fighting with. But it happened that I wandered into an area that the bird was flying overhead, and like I said, that shit just decided, hey, I want a piece of the action, and it just starts attacking you. Like I said,
I chat.
there's other humans in the game that like the NPCs that hunt them too. So they just fight all the humans when they see them, and it's just like, bro, that shit is crazy.
Chat. I'm about to tell you something. I'm about to blow y'all's minds. Y'all know birds are not actually real.
Birds ain't real.
Birds aren't real.
Then what are those things that fly in the sky?
Government spy drones.
Word. All of them?
Yes.
Every
Yes.
bird.
Think about it. All of them. Think about it. You ever seen a pigeon lay an egg?
Yeah.
Exactly, because they don't.
But I said I
Like they
did.
just appear.
I said I did though.
It's just an illusion.
I've seen pigeons hatch eggs. I've seen pigeon eggs hatch with baby birds in them. I was just at a nursing home yesterday and saw a cage full of birds flying around.
Government spy drones.
Why would they be spying on the elderly?
I don't know. Why not?
Then why?
Here's the thing, Gojira. Gojira, I will elaborate. And here's the thing: it's just that birds are not real. It's just that they're not actually animals. Like they're not animals made of like meat. They're animals made of like government technology, and they spy on us.
But how come you can eat
That's
the
why they
bird
always
though?
just appear.
But you can eat them though. You can eat those birds. You can eat.
Uh,
You can pretty much eat every fucking bird, and they all probably taste like chicken. But you could probably eat every bird. They all got
did you
wings.
ever
They
eat
all
a
got.
bird?
I've eaten pheasant, and that's like a little bird. I've
But you
eaten
ain't like eat
chicken.
one off the street.
Well,
But
no,
you
because
ain't
I'm
like eat
not.
one
Because
off
we
the
not. Because we
street.
not savages. But like all the birds come from outside.
Exactly.
You eat duck,
That's what
right?
they
You eat
want you to
duck.
think.
Duck's a bird,
That's that's what they want you to think.
but the duck is real
That's
though.
what the government that's what the government wants you to think.
Maybe in Canada, that's that bag milk talk, man.
Listen, Gojira, I don't know nothing about toothpaste, but I'm telling you, you gotta watch out for birds. You can't trust them. You can't trust them.
Birds are delicious if you marinate them in pickle juice. They're delicious,
Yeah.
packed full of flavor. I don't know about government secrets. I mean, birds are kind of stupid, except for a couple birds, but they're kind of stupid
That's what
though.
they want you to think. That's what they want you to think.
Besides, I don't think the
That's what the
government
birds
wants
want you to think.
birds as like part of their operative. They're not good at keeping secrets. You know, them parrots be snitching. Government officials don't want no
Bro,
snitches in their camp.
did you hear about these like new Asian like hornets? They're called like John Wick hornets,
Yeah, I heard about
and like
those.
basically like you heard about this?
Yeah, that they
They
have a
have like a
photographic
photogenic,
memory and they
yes, son,
they
and they hold grudges.
yeah.
Like if you piss off like one of these hornets, they'll like hold a grudge against you, and they can like find you because they have photographic memory, and they can communicate with other hornets, and they can gang up on you.
So I just have to kill that hornet then. That's all.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta.
I
It's
mean, he never had a chance of
scary.
survival anyway. Any hornet that comes within my facility, if I can't get it away, I'm killing it anyway. So, and like,
These are scary
and he's like,
times.
"Oh, you can't. It doesn't drown in water. That's okay. That means I just get to torture it more." Hey, while he's incapacitated, then I break out the tweezers and the scissors and start cutting off appendages. And then I look at him and I go,
These are
"Now who's bad?" Oh, here comes Drew
these are,
McIntyre to beat up on Cody.
these are scary times we live in.
When we got John Wick Hornets.
John Wick hornets, government drones flying around, and now we got Drew McIntyre kicking Cody in the head like he owes him money.
I guess I'll see you at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
He said, because I'm going to WrestleMania. And that will do it for Monday Night Raw. And I think that'll do it for us
That
tonight. But a decent Raw.
yeah, that bull rope match. I don't like the bull rope match where it's like a pinfall or submission. Like a bull rope match it's supposed to be like touching the turnbuckles.
Yeah, and Nakamura lost anyway, so it's like, doesn't even matter.
Bro, Nakamura be staying losing.
Yeah, it is time for season 50 of Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Dung dung.
Bro, Law and Order's been running like a crazy long time, son.
You know what I mean? Crime never stops.
Crime never stops.
But this show does.
Neither do John Wick Hornets.
Yeah, neither do John Wick Hornets until you kill them with your feet. But that does do it for us tonight. Appreciate everyone coming out, joining us, hanging out, talking some wrestling, talking some Pokemon, all that fun stuff. Join us back here next week for some more Monday night goodness. Like I said, this is our new night, so we watch Raw, we talk wrestling, we shoot the shit. So smash that like for yourselves, by the way, because you guys are awesome. And make sure you tell a friend to subscribe to Monday night KliqBait Wrestling. Anything else, Matt, before we call it?
Avoid John Wick Hornets and birds aren't real.
There you go. Till then, we'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a good night, and make sure to always kick out. Thick Boys out.
We all need to work together to build a better life, to make what we feel. We have to make it real. We all need to remember that nothing in this ride comes for free. We have to make it what we want. 'Cause you and me and everybody gotta work it out, think about it. Work it out, talk about it. Work it out, make it happen. Let's work it out. You've got to make it real. 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 We all know that life is harder. It gets harder day by day. We can show that we are trying, but making sure that everyone can stay.